Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the... Hello there guys and welcome back. Finally, here we are live, right? Hope everybody is having a fantastic morning. It's like just short of 11 AM here in UK. I have done some things already this morning. I already wrote down kind of like the script for my Abyss Path breakdown, so that video is going to be coming today, and hopefully a bunch of others. I'm planning to keep myself busy, but first let's just smash out the easier difficulties of the side event quest, even if you have to use some refills. So what's up Ankit, what's up Google User, what's up Agrawal? Did I message you online about the bug? Can you please respond? I will check it, even though my line is quite wild. I do try to get back as many people as I can, but sometimes I do miss some messages. What's up Parsival, what's up Nicholas, Google User, Pathless, everybody else, Timo B, Germany. Hope you're having a great morning. And yeah, we have this Spider-Ham side event quest. I already have earned a bunch of them shards, right? But I want to do all of them. So we're just gonna run through everything. John Mulaney's challenge at Suicides and rank 4s. Yeah, I actually am thinking of doing this with like rank 3 4 stars and rank 3 5 stars and 4 stars. Maybe. Alright, so I want a quick snazzy blitz through these easier difficulties. Cause we are in the middle of intensive alliance war right about now. Open all 18 got no 5 stars. Sorry here, man. That's quite strange because pretty much everybody has pulled so great from these. Which calves am I gonna open? 2020 ones. 2020 are gonna be the calves that I'm opening. Archangel, Hyperion. There's some other fast killers. I don't know, Wasp. I think we're good. Whatever, let's go. Maybe I'll swap it around later. It really doesn't matter too much. Just want to go in and pew 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 pew. But yeah, I'm going for 2020 cows. Like, could I catch a live stream for once? Well, yeah, that's the upside of me not being at work on a weekday. I can stream at a different time and catch some different people who normally don't get a chance to hang out. So that's cool. 1 4-star above Human Torch. Well, good luck. I hope you pull it. Pew 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 pew. Silver Surfer. Pew pew. There we go. I opened 8 cows and I got 3 5 stars, Proxim, Cog, and Nihilus. Nice. Everybody seems to be getting lucky from these. Do you buy the 3k unit 6? No. No. How am I doing? I'm doing just about dandy, Sandcat. Just got 6-star Moon Knight and Opal Nexus got Red Skull Dupe. Well, Red Skull Dupe isn't the greatest, but neither is Moon Knight. With half of Horseman, nice, congrats. We get the what? Oh, new command. No, I haven't done. I'll try to do it today. Read last. I read that you're gonna be getting a laptop soon, and I can't wait. I hope. Well, we're gonna check how good your video editing skills are and how much free time you have as well, I guess, because I'm definitely gonna give you some stuff to do. Because I do want my videos to appear be more edited, and I really lack this skill myself. What's up, Hunch? How are you doing? New Legend system seems good for Android users. Yes, it does. I don't think I'm gonna go for Legends though myself. I'm just gonna run through it. It's the time and open the counts all 3. Ouch, sorry to hear that. Should I go for 2019 or 2019 ones? Depends who you need more. Depends what you need more. I got early present from Kabam, got the 6-star Cosmic Ghost Rider. Dude, it's so lucky. That would be like probably my most wanted pull myself. Which program do I use for thumbnails? Canva. The content's alright, but the thumbnails are a little too much. What do you mean my thumbnails are a little too much? What do you mean? You don't like my thumbnails? Oh, that sucks. Joe Patel opened 10 of 20. Got 5-star Dragon Man, duped, some 6 on Red Guardian, got my favorite champ, Otri. Well, still, it's not too bad if you think about it. Oh, Ankit thumbnails, fair enough. You try Act 7 if you haven't defeated Act 6? No. I don't think so. Possibly, but I don't think so. I know that you don't have to be Thronebreaker. What's up, Daniel? How are you doing? It's been a while since I saw you as well. Welcome. What do you think of December SQ? Side quest? I mean, I don't understand why they gave us less TF5 CCs. That kind of bugs me. But other than that, it seems just quick, nice, and easy. There you go for. Got my Variant 5 completion done. Gonna go back and explore it later today. Ended up being a 6-hour stream. Nice. Well, congrats on completion. Variant 5 is like a very great content in terms of bang for your buck. Hello, Monsieur. Well, hello there. What's up, iCarly? MJ Rocks. Welcome, welcome everybody. Do you know when the Hall of Healing and Fortune? It's posted on forums. I don't remember from top of my head, but it's definitely posted on forums. No, I did not open my crystals yet. I haven't opened any crystals. That's why I want to do all of these side events, like the lower difficulty ones and all that, and then like just open them in one crystal opening later today. So yeah. Everybody wants the Thekiryu to come back. Thekiryu is not coming back right now. There's just a ton of stuff to do for my pain account. Whoopsie. Whatever. Spank him in. Spank him in, Solar Sapphire. Okay, I clearly haven't picked the best champions. I think I should just pick Corvus and be done with it. You can have 18 crystals. Yes, I will try to get an 18 crystal opening. So I'll try to explore everything. Will Thekiryu give you gifts? I don't know. And it doesn't have many units, but I don't know, maybe. Other than Torch, could you recommend? I honestly just kind of like chip him down with Corvus and finished him off with something else. That Mojo, I mean, like, he's annoying and all, but I don't know. Didn't think he's that big of a problem. Probably Captain America Infinity War can work really well. Got 5-star Spider-Ham. Is he worth Science Awakening Gem? I don't know yet. He's very, very fun, but whether he's like worth that kind of investment, I'm not sure. However, I want to get him. I really want to get him. He's Quake for Mojo. Fair enough. Yeah, it was really a long time ago. The last time was here. Sadly, the IT university is slowly killing me off with their BS, but I followed all your content and I'm still supporting you. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that, man. I hope it gets easier for you. Use Quake? Yeah, Quake should work. Grinding energy again. I still have some refills, so I'm just gonna try and blitz all of these side event quests. Jesus Christ, look at that pathetic damage on Corvus, man. That's a rank 3 6-star critting for like 2.7k. Come on, lad. Come on. Hope you get him. I do too. I want him in like any rarity, to be honest. I would be relatively happy with a 4-star even, or a 3-star, just so I can make some videos and stuff. Sparking worth rank 5 in tech? I would not. I would not recommend doing that, no. My rank 3 covers 3 charge special 2 does only 100k. With suicide's pathetic. Yeah, I know, it's pathetic. Coruscant Suicides in these lower quests still has a use because those guaranteed crits still come in clutch, and when you get a couple of charges on it's quite alright. How's the back? The back... I don't feel my back right now because I'm... Ah, actually, thank you for reminding me. Let me take it off. So the back isn't great. Let's put it like that. The back isn't great. I love Daredevil Hell's Kitchen animation and specials, because special 1 is just a wet noodle barrage. He's everything. He's a bit of a wet noodly. Cab opening later? Yes, I will upload cab opening later today. That's the point of doing this so quickly. Orange juices? Disadvantage of being 65? Yeah. I'd still take my back pain over being short though. How's Colossus as a beast to replace an Aegon? It's a very difficult discussion because you would want ideally to have like a full synergy team. Abyss doesn't quite allow that. Will you do John Mulaney challenge on 10th? Well, I already did John Mulaney challenge, but I will do it again. I am thinking possibly to go in with rank 3 5 stars and max out 4 stars. Well, really, short fox. Using my rank 5 DD, his special attacks are like... yeah, man, like... Daredevil rework is just a bit sad. Colossus the Mega Red and M-Cross is really good in deck. You see Snake? I bet it is. What's up, Vinicius? I think Colossus overall is just so great. I love Colossus. What do I think Christmas gift will give? I honestly have no clue. I'd hope it's a rank up gem of sorts. They have done rank down tickets 2 years ago, Awakening gem last year. So if they don't want to repeat themselves, which they might, but could be a rank up gem this time. You know, Colossus, Omega, Corvus, Flare, and Torch. Colossus, Omega, Corvus, Flare, and Torch. That could work, yes, that could work. What's up? COMRADE just joined. Well, welcome. Thank you very much for joining the channel. So today's stream is going to be relatively chill. We can tell some jokes. We can make some Spider-Ham jokes. And yeah, it's all just to have some fun. How many revives did I use on Mulaney? Well, I didn't play it too well. I used one on the quest itself, and then at the end I didn't read the nodes on Spider-Ham, and I think I used like 1 or 2 more on the Spider-Ham. But on the quest itself I only used 1, which was against Stupid Death against Mysterio, where I ate a heavy attack. You can definitely do it itemless. And I could definitely do it itemless. I was kind of focused more on speed to get it done. Spider-Ham to spam. That kind of fits, man. That's good. I like that. Spam. Can you open the cows? Well, I will open the cows later today. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna record it in a video and it will be uploaded today. Today we have a ton of cool videos coming. I'm gonna have a Abyss Path 2 breakdown where I used all my revamps, what I would have done differently and stuff like that. Why is everybody ruining my name? Sorry, I ruined your name. It's COMRADE, isn't it? Or what would your name be? Oh my god, again, I'm going up against this rage with whistleblower. Okay, yeah, fine, whatever. Actually open Christmas gift they give. Yeah, you will still get probably the same thing everybody else gets. It's just kind of like a joke thing there. So don't worry about opening, man. Is Emperor Doom, but tell it. Oh, that's your line ID. Spam FF. Don't even give this to me. I'm not even bothered. I'm really not even bothered. Just... Why don't you die already, will you? There we go. It's coming, you never know. Yeah, true. You never know what they're gonna do. You never know what they're gonna do. I'll just take whatever at this point. It's not just the... With these games, people should move away from the idea that, oh, it's free, so it can be whatever. Ultimately, we are the product, right? We pay... Many of us pay with money, but plenty of us pay with our time. And in today's day and age, our time and our attention is what every company is competing with, right? That's the whole point of like Facebooks and Twitters and stuff like that, because we are the product. Any company that can grab our attention effectively earns money from that in one way or another. So when you say like, oh, it's just like free gift and I'll take whatever, it's not quite accurate, because it's not free. It's over the cost of you investing a lot of time in this game over the period of time. Same with like logging calendars and stuff like that. Yeah, you didn't have to do anything in game for it, but you still have to give your time and attention to game and logging in and stuff like that. Ah, we'll see. Who am I waiting for becoming uncollected? Cap Infinity or Omega Red or Void? Uncollected. Well, if you're shooting for Cavalier as well, then Omega Red is your go-to option for the crossbones. Overall, I think I prefer Cap Infinity most. What's up, Jay Boricha? Yeah, exactly. They gain money from our data, and it's not just that. It's kind of like any kind of popular game needs to have a large player base. Even if you don't spend money directly, just you playing this game and them being able to say we have this many players and having that game better advertised, so on and so forth, also earns them money and stuff like that. So whether you buy stuff in game or not, you are basically the product here that's providing them with monetary value. Your last two, I will try. I will certainly try. Boo, pew pew. Okay, I'm card. Just call me. Okay, okay, okay. That works. Pronounce different way you pronounce. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Good day, sir. How savage are you feeling today? I don't know. I'm still waking up. I'm still waking up. So it's definitely gonna be a lot more mild than yesterday. Pew pew pew. I actually got it from Katie Candy. Katie Candy is the original pew pew pew. Katie Candy pew pews like no one else. Do you work in IT sector? No, I do not. I mean, no, I really don't. I'm not actually all that good. I'm technically, let's say, challenged. The thing I am good though with is kind of like Excel and macros and stuff like that. So I do write a lot of programs and things, not programs, but like I do make customizable spreadsheets that are interlinked and work with like pivot tables, macros and formulas and stuff like that. But other than that, no, I'm quite technically challenged and behind the times. How's War Against Kenobi going? Well, it's a bit of a stress banger. It's a bit of a stress banger. But it's going alright. We haven't lost yet. Who's the best 2-star color, Max? Colors. There you go. Oh yes, I almost forgot. I really liked how you rated 2020 champs. Most of the content creators only judge the champs by their damage. You know, the contest needs more heroes. Like, yeah, I agree. I think we do need more Apocalypse and Professor X-like heroes that just have such huge implications for the entire class. But yeah, yes, ASR is going up against Kenobi. That's basically the battle for the first place of the season. And I knew. Please say iHulk is a good champion. No, he's not. He's not a good champion. I'm sorry. He's not a good champion. Yes, that is true that 1-star Colossus is not buffed. Funny enough. Did I use my generic on Colossus or Archangel? I would go with Colossus. Oh shit. Hello, what's up, Minkle? How you doing? I do my 6-star Aegon from Thronebreaker unit offers, but could only rank 2 and Sig 30. Do you know it's better for Abyss or Max? I'd probably say it is. I'd probably say it's still better, yes. What's up, Jimbo? Because eventually you ramp up that Aegon anyways. And what's the best way to put it is Sig 1 Aegon does exactly the same thing as Sig 200 Aegon does once they're ramped up. And rank 3 has more hits, he's bigger, he does more damage. So yeah, it's worth it. Use generic on the 5-star Void. Yeah, that's fair enough. Void is a solid choice. What's up, Foxhala? How are you doing? Oh, Foxhala, by the way, shoot me a message online. I think I'm gonna need some memes. Archangel needs more than Colossus, though. That yeah, maybe, but Colossus really needs it as well, like quite badly. Sentinel is a good champion. I love Sentinel. I think Sentinel is an underrated champion in game. But yeah, I love Sentinel. Why are you not at work? I'm fired. No, I'm furloughed back again. Even though lockdown ended, it doesn't necessarily mean that my company is getting like orders and it's busy. So anyways, a long story short, I'm back on furlough for now. So it's a very dodgy and stressful time. I really don't know what's gonna happen with my work. There's more combo. Yeah, he carries more percentage over, but once you reach 999 combo, okay, so with the higher Sig, you're gonna get to 999 quicker. Fair enough. But once you get to 999, let's say 2-3 fights later, with a lower Sig Aegon, they do exactly the same thing in the fight. Good morning, man. Beard looking as good as always. Thanks. Hello, Katie. I'm doing just fine. I'm just goofing off a bit. Studying programming, are you familiar with any languages? I don't really code, no, so I would say no. I don't want to overstate my prowess, so I'm just gonna say no. I might be slightly acquainted. Also got a Nick and Clay 5-star for this event, Anderson. Nick is more important in my opinion. Are you using Havoc? No, I'm not using Havoc. So you're getting paid to play MCOC while on furlough? Yeah, kind of, but at the same time I am losing quite a bit of money because furlough doesn't cover all my wage and I'm not getting any performance bonuses, and I typically do quite significant amounts of overtime and stuff like that. So I'm actually getting quite significantly less from my work. So it's kind of swings and roundabouts, but I can pay more attention to my YouTube channel and I can have fun with you guys, so I much prefer, like, oh wait, I forgot. Stupid Incinerate immunity. Whoopsie. Stupid Ghost Rider. Forgot. Jamaican with generic and rank 3 blue or red Cyclops. Neither, my friend, neither. Will Baby Kitty return? Not likely. I accidentally convert my gift to Cole. You'll still get probably the same exact gift. Don't worry if you have Cole right now and you have been naughty. You should be just fine. You got 6-star thing. Is he good and awakened rank 2 worthy? I probably would say no, man. I think Thing has kind of lost its time. Did you try Red Cyclops like you? No, I did not. Did you? I mean, yeah, I didn't. Will I take vaccine when it's rolled out in the UK? Yeah, probably. Why not? I mean, Kabami could actually... Nah, they never would do that. They wouldn't do that. So the 4-star celebrity challenge, you should do it with uncommon chance. Well, Quake will probably be involved. But I don't know, 4-star challenge sounds cooler. Is the Fury enough to make Cyclops usable? I don't know. I do not know. I'll try tomorrow. All mutants are suicide. Yes, they are. All mutants are suicide. I like that. Actually, I say that, but I had to take suicides off for Alliance War. So I had to remove my suicides mid quest. It's fine though. Alliance War is so tight right now, man. It's ASR going up against Kenobi. Kenobi has won like last 15 seasons in a row, and yeah, it's a close war. Anything can still happen. We had some stupid deaths as well. We had a bug as well. One of our deaths was Nick Fury started in the second life, so that was super annoying. There we go. No way if you have... He must call himself. Nah, it will be fine. Kendall, you love this event? Yeah, this one's quite chill and quick and straightforward. I don't like that they reduced the amount of tier 5 CC in it. It really ticks me off. Like, really annoyed me. No couple, Kenobi, and there's no way they're letting up on seasons. Yeah, I know. I don't mean that they're letting up. I'm just saying it's a very, very close war. I love that there's a lot of content, but I hate... Yeah, I know, it's so annoying. Luckily, I do have some refills at the moment still, like, in my inventory, but they're gonna run out soon. Of course, our Wee challenge. Well... Well... But yeah... Well, in this case, I don't think it was too bad. Like, I mean, the guy just brought in Nick Fury and started in Second Life and died. That's all there is to it. I definitely have, like, no hard feelings towards that person. It's on kebab. Thankfully, we still have a chance to win this war despite that, so... I mean, and truth be told, I don't know what happened in the opposing team. So as far as I'm concerned, like, how it happened is significantly less relevant than the actual numbers in front of us. Anyone seen 000? What's that? Okay, so let's pump in the refill. Cavalry crystals are kind of like 3-star crystal? No, not really, you can't say that. Honestly, in many occasions, in some occasions, I look at Cavalry crystals with more value than a 5-star crystal. Which year am I gonna go for, cows? I'm gonna go for 2020. Show on Amazon. Well, I don't know about that one. I'm almost on Breaker of Thrones. Left with 3 parts and ring. Well, what are you waiting for then, my friend? Get them 3 parts done. Again, my top champs are 4-star Max CMM and Max 4-star Sorcerer Supreme and rank 2 5-star Emma. How do I complete this torture of a challenge? With those top champions, I don't think you should do it. I think I think it's a bit above your pay grade at this point. Got better 5 stars this month than past few months? Yeah, many people have, man. Who wasted units? Ah, you cheeky little slippery Slytherin. Ah, neurotoxins. Such a beautiful sight to behold. I want to go for 2020 cards with any Black Widow Clairvoyant and Namor for Act 6. Well, then go for 2019 ones. 2019 had a lot of great champions as well, so... Will Howard the Duck be buff in future? Quite possibly. Very likely that yes. Very likely that he will eventually get buff. Obviously, it might take a while, but he's one of those champions that's down for buffing. Okay, I'm gonna read that in a second. Somebody was saying something nice about me. I like to read those. Thekiryu, after you post an awful Black Friday offers, I pumped the units and saved into Abyss first run. Thanks for your awesome bid on Abyss prep and team building. Helped me get Thronebreaker title. Nice, congrats, man. That's exactly where you wanted to be. I want to see a Venom pull buff. Yes, me too. That'd be cool. Pulled back-to-back Immortal Abomination in the 2020 counts. He actually useful for something? Well, I just pulled him. I haven't ranked him up and tested him properly, but I do think he will be useful for quite a few things. Thank God I have a 6-star. You have a 6-star what? What's up, Doza? Hello, Mr. KT1. Well, hello there. Don't buff Howard the Duck. He already annoying to fight. Well, offensively, he's a dud though. I went for 2019 because I need Nick Fury. Well, did you get him? Did you get him? Should I rank up my Void Sig 20 rank 5? Yeah, eventually you can sig him up. Honestly, like, 5-star 6 stones aren't that uncommon these days. Ooh, we have AP Waves coming in as a Comrade Daddy. I already started to think that we're gonna have no Daddy this stream. I would be an orphan. No Comrade Daddy, but luckily, AP Waves. Solid and stable and consistent as a rock. Coming in with a buck. Did you hit your 400 subs yet, AP Waves, by the way? You should try making sure that AP Wave gets to 400 subs. Man's been uploading stuff. What's up, Clash of Clowns? How are you doing? You can call me Papa. No, I will not. He's more annoying to fight with. 6-star duck. What? I have not. Where are you at, my friend? Unawakened Core was good to take to rank 5, or should I go for Hyperion? Unawakened 2. If both are unawakened, I'd still take Corvus. Pew Pew Pew. No, actually, Pew 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 is from Katie Candy, though. Katie Candy used Pew 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 years ago. So all of you sweet fanboys can fuck right off. If anything, you need to bring an issue. Are you copying Katie Candy? And no, I'm just having fun. How about that? How am I? I am having alright time. Can't complain overall. Very intense alliance war against Kenobi. Mr. Clowns. Will you be going for 7.1 day 1? Yes, I will indeed. Rank these side events, Mutant Treasure Island, Joe Fixit Star. And Spider-Ham. I think Mutant Treasure Island the best. And then I don't know. Joe Fixit Star was alright. This one I'm ticked off that they don't have more tier 5 CC like they normally do. Okay, let's just finish this off. Read last, we'll try. Is new Scarlet good? She looks quite promising. Oh my god, did I miss your last message? Yeah, run suicides because of the champions. Should I unlock recovery? Take willpower to rank 2. Willpower to rank 2. Didn't mean to offend you. You're great. It's alright, don't worry about it. It's just, you kind of like got spanked not only for your own comment, but for the couple of comments that we had before. I really hate that in MCOC. You can't say anything without somebody, ooh, he did it first. I'm like, ooh, you're copying somebody. Pew 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 thing actually kind of was a thing in yesterday's stream, and again, if anything, I heard it in Katie Candy's streams first, like ages ago, but whatever. It's just annoying when people do that. They booked it to how far? No, I don't think so. If they're focusing on 6 stars, they should have pretty much entirely exclusively 6-star rewards, I think. Act 7 new Legends. I'm not gonna be doing Legends runs for 7.1, I think. I don't think I will anyways. I'll think about it, but I don't think I will, because then you need to like invest heavily in boosts and potions and items and stuff like that, and I don't think I can quite afford that. Oh crud. But we'll see. Copying PewDiePie, yes, exactly. I actually am not even subscribed to him. I think I have seen maybe one video of PewDiePie. Exploring it in a week? Yeah, me too. I'm thinking of having it explored in a couple of days. Your rants are second only to Katie Candy. There's something. Thanks. Gabe Horn should have at least 100k 5-star shots. I don't think Act 7 should have any 5-star shots if they're focusing on 6 stars. Any guide video for Sorcerer Supreme? Yes, there are a bunch actually. There are like 3 or 2 videos about Sorcerer Supreme, and Vega Gaming Channel has a very good guide. What's the deal with the Legends run this time? It's chapter based, but it's only the fight length, so you need to read it to understand it properly. Ooh, we have Huffs. Let's make this comeback memorable. Here you go. Thank you very much, Daniel. Huff, what kind of money was that? I had kind of forgotten, but Huff. Hungarian? Hungarian francs? Anyways, Daniel, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I believe it is about $6, $7. Let's go with $7 ish. Is that the right guess? I think it should be okay. Pew pew pew. There we go. Let's go pew pew pew. Oh, come on, somebody's getting into some fights. Okay, come on. Aha! The PewDiePie. Okay, keep that stuff out of here, okay? Hungarian foreigns. There we go. Sleeping in Sorcerer Supreme got her dupe rank 5 that I don't use her often. I do, to be honest, and I love her, man. Sorcerer Supreme so good. She was one of the Variant 5 MVPs as well. I love Sorcerer Supreme. I opened 10 quality crystals from the side one quest, got no 5 stars and 6 stars. Well, that's why I want to explore all of the difficulties before I do my opening, because I do want to record one opening where I opened 18 of these. And yeah, have fun with that. Read last one, COMRADE. Read last one, read last one. Like, I read the last one said read last one. The last 3 said read last one. Isn't it easier just to retype it once? Really? 2018 straight banger champs? Is that what you wanted to read me to read? Stop that read last one crap. I'm not gonna do that. Are 4 stars gonna be allowed in Act 7? No. It's only 5 and 6 stars still. We should be kind of happy that the flippin' 5 stars are allowed. They could have, like, if they did the same thing as they did in Act 6. Imagine if they banned 5 stars, man. They'd be like, nope, just 6 stars. But this time they didn't ban 5 stars, they kind of did a soft ban on them, if anything. As in, like, you get significant benefits for using 6 stars. But you can bring in 5 stars. I mean, I need ghosts, but I don't need 2018 champs that much. 2019 has lots of good champs. Yeah, go for 2019 then. Apologize if I made you angry, but it didn't read. It's okay. One day when you hit puberty, you will understand that if you are watching a stream where there are 100 other people and how to communicate with a lot of them, that there will be a message that the person can miss, and it's not an absolute demand to 100% pay all attention to you. Sleeping on Emma, any good? Emma, I love Emma, yes. I kind of wish I rank 3'd my Emma instead of my Domino, to be honest. Broke my phone and now I probably won't be able to play this. Ouch. Sorry to hear. Well, Christmas is coming, so hopefully you can get a new phone by Christmas. Besides, there should be like a ton of great deals about. Why they still ban 4 stars? Well, I think they're just kind of like doubling down on that. They're willing to die on that hill. But I think in Act 7, like, there's a better argument for not allowing 4 stars. He got 5-star Apoc yesterday from the 2020 count. I'm thinking of stick to him mainly because of prestige, but I'm also afraid that I will get him from the new 6-star feature. So what should I do? Honestly, I had the same kind of like fear, right? Because I am going, but I still did seek 200 in my Apocalypse as well. And it's not just mainly for prestige. It's actually quite handy. That heal, it doesn't change anything Apocalypse does, but if you do use the 5-star Apocalypse, it is quite significant that he just randomly heals up throughout the quest. And I do quite like it. Not to mention that Sig 200, he would also be kind of like a bit more dandy incursions champ. And still Sig 200, man. 5-star signature stones aren't that valuable, I think. Oh, by the way, I forgot to write that if you need anyone to read the chat, you can poke me anytime. Can I poke you? I don't know, it sounds like I could get in trouble for poking. Thanks, Joshua. Should I take up Sunspot, Professor X, M, or AA? I'd probably go with AA, personally. Yeah, that would be my pick. Should I rank 5 A gun or he can do challenges rank 4? I think he can do challenges rank 4. Obviously, you still want rank 5 A gun though for like Labyrinth Abyss and Act 6.3, 6.4 and stuff like that. So ranking up A gun is a solid option always. You just make your own life easier, man. Except this game, my luck is not that bad. I mean, the less strange way of poking. Alright, fair enough. But today is fairly chill stream. I think I can relatively handle it alright. Open 1 cow holiday, star crystal, pull the 6-star 10x. What? 6-star? 6-star is 6-star launch. Chill. I do have a few generics and overflow. Anyways, thanks for your help. No worries. Yeah, I actually just kind of randomly... Oh, there is another champion. There is another champion. Oh, crud. Whoopsie. 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 There is another champion. There is one more. That I have ranked. I actually ranked up a champion yesterday, yeah? And I'm gonna die before he does. Actually, I ranked up a champion yesterday, and I haven't uploaded or told anybody about it. Pew 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 Sweden. No, it's not Pew 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 Sweden. It's Pew 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 Katie Candy. Yeah. Like, I'm fucking tired of this. Seriously, I'll just bloody take it off the thumbnail. You guys are fucking assholes. You can't say anything. Pew 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 is a common thing to say in video games. Jesus fucking Christ. It's been quoted in movies. And again, not Sweden. If anything, it's taken from Katie Candy, which is like the first stream I ever heard of like a year ago. Seriously, people. Okay, so how explored this one, not too bad, some 6-star shards. And then. We have to move on to the next. They're streaming to trolls. Nah, they're just fucking assholes. There's a difference being a troll and being a dick. And unfortunately, we seem to have a relatively sizable penis gathering in the chat right now. Okay, so anyways, I'm just gonna carry on with Corvus. Easier difficulties, let's bliss it through. Can you use Sorcerer Supreme with suicides? No, she sucks with suicides. Honestly, she's very, very bad with suicides. Yeah, no, don't do that. You might get through a fight or two, but in general, you just really don't want to do that. Longshot good for variant 5, yes. Longshot is good for variant 5. Sorcerer Supreme, like, on the paper it kind of sounds like it could technically work, as you can like stack the regions and stuff like that. But no, you don't regen nowhere near enough to the amount of specials you spam. And yeah, just don't do that. Did I rank 3 my Thorax yet? No, I didn't do it yet because he currently would still not make any impact on my prestige. So I'm just kind of waiting till I get some more 6 downs. I'll probably rank 3 him once I do 7.1, because that will give me like 20 generics. Then again, I don't know if I'm just not going to invest them in Solar Surfer. Anyways, there is no real point for me to do it yet, because he wouldn't do anything for my prestige. Rank 5 her, and because I run suicides, I'll use her once. Yeah. Surfer takes any damage. Yes, Surfer takes damage from EMP modification like a big boy, because he only doesn't take damage from debuffs. And EMP modification is passives. Did I rank up my Guardian? Yes, I did yesterday. He's in AQ already, actually. Sugar Mom, give rank down tickets. I typically am against issuing rank down tickets, but as like a complimentary thing once or twice every couple of years, yeah, why not? I think each of us have some champions that we don't use, and it'll be a nice surprise. I think like rank down tickets and kind of like abundant amounts in order to recalibrate your account are not a great idea at all for the game, but at the same time as like a special treat every once a year or like something like that, I think many of us would love them. What's up, Chris? How are you doing? Sorcerer Supreme region so weak, I wish I had better region. Yeah, that region isn't strong, but the main thing is that regeneration block, man. At what level does we have capacity to hold more than 8 tier 4 CC? I do not know, honestly. I don't remember how it changes. I'm sure it's somewhere in forums. Logging the 3 cows this month, huge value from command. Well, I'm gonna see if I get any value from it. Can Surfer take down 6.1 Ultron? No, because it's EMP modification and Spite. So yeah, no, Surfer is not gonna be good for the Ultron. Skype and Doom suicide friendly. Hyperion can run with suicides. Well, you do lose some utility from the level 1 spam, but yes, Hyperion is relatively suicide friendly because he's poison immune, he can regen, he can go for level 3, level 2 rotation, stuff like that. Dr. Doom, no. Dr. Doom is just no. Spider Ham reduce flare damage. You need to double check if flare is classed as degeneration still. Not entirely sure. Yes, I will make a guide for John Mulaney's Celebrity Challenge. I will try to work on it today, maybe tomorrow. I do have like several videos uploaded today, but I'll try to get to it today. Oh, hello there, Katie. Didn't know you were live. Well, now you do. What's up, Nileo? Hiding. Funny how people treat Cosmic Ghost Rider Max for the damage and forget about OG Thor before 12.0. Man, OG Thor is just bonkers. He's still actually very, very good. He's still very good champion. I have a rank 5 OG Thor and it still does work. Used Blade for 6.1 back in the day. That's pretty much what we had back in the day to use. I am so excited for Act 7 for the first time and I will be doing it. Yeah, Act 7 does seem to be quite promising. I am very excited as well. Rewards aren't like all that impressive, but if the content is great, I have no quarrel with the rewards. Our top 5 spider people, you know, top 5 spider people. Let's think Stealth Suit Spider-Man, Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. Probably Starky is second, Spider-Gwen is third. Oh, Spider-Ham somewhere in the middle there. I don't know actually now from top of my head. That's something I need to think about. Can Void put buffs on Red Guardian? Void puts debuffs, not buffs. Two different things. Void places debuffs. Red Guardian is immune to buffs. If Red Guardian would be immune to debuffs, he would be the most OP champion in the game. The content is very easy, Act 7 is fun, as variants if not better. That's great. I can't wait for it, to be honest. I'm genuinely excited. I'm excited for the 75% tier 5 CCs, rank up gems, 6 stones. I think it will be a good time overall. And on the bright side, and here's the kicker, yeah? Here's the best thing. We have the new featured 6-star coming very soon, which could potentially be account changing as well. So I'm kind of like holding off most of my rank ups till then. Pretty much. What's up, Prince J? How are you doing? Is Spider-Gwen even good? Spider-Gwen is really good, honestly. She has slow, she can underweight, and I have uploaded some Spider-Gwen videos you should check out. The bigger problem for like 6-star Spider-Gwen is the bigger problem for a 6-star Spider-Gwen is that she needs SIG ability and quite high SIG. Well, Spider-Ham might be MVP for Icarus. Possibly, he would be very good. But then again, we have so many good champions in Icarus, man. Honestly, Icarus is more like a treat for players than a node to work around. Like taking Ghost, Captain Marvel, Movie, Corvus, or whoever, really. So many insane options for Icarus than just being good for Icarus. Like Mole Man is insane on Icarus. Have you guys tried it out? I actually have a video of Mole Man on Icarus, man. Mole Man shreds Icarus lanes. It doesn't make Mole Man a good champion. You know what I mean? So, the fact that he could be great in Icarus is very low in, like, why am I getting hit? Very low in, like, list of my priorities for him. Do you think Starky is number 2 and Stealthy is better? I think Stealthy is better, yes, for sure. I think Starky probably is second. Maybe Spider-Ham is better than them now. I don't know. Okay, do you think, yeah, answer. Is 6-star thing worth rank 3? Well, I have a 6-star thing rank 3. And I'll be 100% candid. I have used 6-star thing in approximately 1, maybe 2 quests and 1 week in AQ. So I have hardly ever used 6-star thing for anything outside of Alliance for Defense. Thing has put in so much work in Alliance for Defense that I don't really find much need for anything else. If I use my thing, if I use 6-star thing, it's typically kind of like in combination with Fantastic Four family kind of like thing. For your guide I use Dagon also, but Black Widow Clairvoyant works better for Howard. Great for Gwenpool and Deadpool, and Heimdall synergy was the extra damage when hit. Fair enough, fair enough. I will point that out, yes. Got my 4th 6-star in Silver Surfer. He's the best. How should I try to rank for him? 4th 5-star in Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer, I feel like Silver Surfer is one of those champions that's better for bigger rosters. I don't know if he's gonna be that great for like a newer account, so I might not necessarily recommend that. Because his playstyle is quite skill intensive with clock watching, stuff like that. He does really benefit from high sig, and yeah, overall, I don't think I recommend investing too heavily in Silver Surfer early on. In future, if you got Spider-Ham as 6-star, will you rank 3 him, and he will be a defender or attacker? I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell the future, my friend. I know very little of Spider-Ham. Okay, I know what he does, but I have very little information on his actual real-life applications. And deciding whether I should rank 3 Thing, who is unduped, or wait for Wasp to get featured, or wait for Wasp. I would not rank unduped Thing. I'll tell you that much. And I think I kind of probably would prefer Wasp. Hi from Indonesia. Well, hello there. Hope you're having a fantastic day. What do you say makes a roster big? My definition of a big roster is probably skewed. It's kind of like, you know, that mental disorder type thing when, for instance, if you have put in your head that you're fat, every time you look in a mirror, you see what's not there and you see yourself fat. If you put in your head that you're ugly, you see yourself ugly and stuff like that. Like in my head, I always look at my roster as relatively alright and average, even though it's far from average. Like statistically and realistically looking at it, it's a very, very big account. But for me, it's normal, it's average. So for me, in my head, I would say somebody has a big stacked account if their account is bigger than mine, because that's how you always like to compare things in relevance to your own. And that would not be quite accurate, because truthfully, account half the size is likely still to be very capable. Do you think 7.1 exploration will be easier than Act 6 exploration? I don't want it to be too easy, to be honest. I just want it to be fun. There are different things, like Act 6 had some fun fights that are not necessarily easy, just fun. And then they had some BS fights which might not necessarily be hard, but are just complete BS. Like, let's say Mysterio or Do You Bleed Rogue and stuff like that. And I think there is that like huge kind of... I don't want easy content, I want fun content. I don't mind using items or dying or whatever, but I don't want it to feel cheap and like BS, like kind of like, yeah, Do You Bleed Rogue, man. Whoever did that, man, is such a wanker. I swear to God, Do You Bleed Rogues, like really... Okay, whatever, I'm just gonna give up. Come at me, Tiger. Come at me. Hey, friends with Legacy, well, we're not enemies, like we're aware of each other. It's not like we're besties, but we do converse now and then. What do you think about Lizer? Lizer's cool, I like Lizer. I watch Lizer's war videos, probably even more so than Legacy's. Will you Quake everything in Act 7? No, I'll actually try not to use Quake much. Very surprised that Act 7 isn't introducing any catalyst. No, I'm not surprised. I think that's going to be only in like 7.4. This champion challenge is the best example of rewarding challenge and challenging content. Yeah, I don't mind it at all as well. It's good. It wasn't like tedious or complete BS. It's not easy. It didn't feel too bad. Too triggered to think about. Yeah, 6-star rank 4 is too soon, I think, as well. I think we're going to see first 6-star rank 4 towards end of Act 7. Am I going for Legends run? Probably not. I'll just probably try to blitz it as quickly as I can in like first week or something. We're okay, T. The best answer. Thanks, Prince. Appreciate it. I'm sure not many share the same enthusiasm, but I mean, I do what I can. I try. And the coolest thing is that you guys have been absolutely amazing. The support for the channel has been overwhelming, and you guys are awesome. And I have said this a couple of times. I really wanted to actually completely stop doing YouTube for a while, several times actually, over the course of the last half a year, because life's been hitting me in the nuts, and there are plenty of other incidents as well to name and stuff like that. But I'm happy I didn't, because last month or so has been so amazing. You guys have been crazy good, and there you go. The man, the Mandalorian, so you said Milani was harder and lesser. I don't know. I enjoyed Milani. I don't think anything too crazy bad about it on your old soundtrack list on my desktop in TXT file. Okay, I see how it is. Oh, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Can I use mags for John Milani? No, you cannot use mags. Vision Signal always have huge viewers. Oh, yeah, they do. Well, they are also significantly bigger channels, my friend. If you have seen, I only have about 31,000 subscribers. Both of them have like 100k plus, so I think I'm doing just fine. I want really good 5 stars, so I push for act by completion. Good luck. I hope so. Good luck. You're awesome though. Thank you. Rate your champion rankings. Praise also above all others. No hype, just facts analysis. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. What's it like in Latvia? Well, I haven't been to Latvia in a while. Thank you, Corona. I'm in UK right now. Smash that like button. Yes, pretty please. Pretty please. John Milani is not hard. Do the same notes. Yeah, it's kind of like having a good game plan. And I honestly, when I went in, I didn't even have like the best game plan, but it didn't seem too bad. You make a guide. I will make a guide hopefully today on Milani's challenge. Do you think it's better for Mr. Sinster, Torch or Sunspot? I don't know. I prefer Torch. Yeah, but Sunspot can be insane as well. I think both of them are like equally crazy. I think both of them absolutely shattered that matchup. Do you think that Act 6 completion is required to do book? I think so. I don't think Thronebreaker title is required. I think Act 6 completion probably will be. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Maybe not. Who knows? Millennium Quest would have been alright if it was 3 parts. I still don't think there is like that big of a deal with Millennials, because again, it's a challenge. People forget the idea of challenge. It's not meant like in MCOC. People in general have this huge sense of entitlement whenever new content is released. They tend to look at the rewards and they think that they are theirs already. They think that they deserve those rewards without having put in the work. What I think people need to look at is that there is an opportunity that's available there for everybody, but that quest might not necessarily be meant for everyone. And rather than you being entitled to those rewards, you have an opportunity to earn them, which is something I personally prefer. And again, okay, you can't do Millennium's challenge. You still have plenty of other things to do this month. You're gonna miss some rewards, but you still have a ton of things to do. But there is this jealousy or sense of missing out, as in kind of like, it's there, it's mine, I want it, everybody else is having it, I deserve it as well. But maybe sometimes you just need to look in the mirror and admit that you may be not good enough, or maybe your roster isn't quite up there to do it, or whichever, or mixture of both. But at any given way, just because there is that quest, it doesn't mean that you deserve those rewards. 5-star Blade was rank 5, I wouldn't. Just recorded with you. I mean, in general, is it like any other European countries, right? So, it's not quite. It's post-Soviet Union countries, so it's a bit more grim. Bro, it doesn't matter how many subscribers KT has. Thanks, Prince. The 2 is meant for hardcore and not general EUC peeps. Yeah, exactly. If you're just uncollected and if you haven't bothered to beat like Crossbones or Act 6, you should have no claim for that type of content, because it's significantly above your pay grade. That's the way I look at it. The only problem I have with the challenge is that I got called out to the worst. Fair enough.
You can explore chapter 1, which is really good. Yeah, exactly. Chapter 1 rewards are still alright. Would you rank 3 and awaken Sorcerer Supreme? Yes. I would do Sorcerer Supreme above Symbiote Supreme, and I would do that, but for Abyss specifically, for most fights, I think Symbiote Supreme is better. As a 5-star and 6 stones. At least you get a 5-star crystal from chapter 1. Yeah, fair enough. And I think for uncollected, 5-star crystal is a very good reward. So even if you're unable to finish everything there, you should still be getting something from it. So again, that's the point. Like, and I don't want to be like overly critical of people in here and say that everybody hashtag get good and like buy units or whatever. But yeah, like, I don't think that there is inherently anything wrong with that challenge. The rewards are good. It justifies some item use. Put on boost, do some items if you find it worth it. If it's too hard for you, it's too hard for you. You're gonna have a chance to earn different rewards and different quests in future. Warlock was quite annoying, yeah. Excited for the new Scarlet Witch? Yeah, I am actually. I really do look forward to Scarlet Witch. Thanks, bro. Thanks, COMRADE. No worries. Yeah, guys, we got a small roster on your account. Thanks. It's exactly that mentality that makes about money. That is not too hard, only too expensive. Exactly, yes, that is 100% true. And that's part of the large reason why this game is so popular, because everybody feels so entitled. Anything that's been put out, people want it, and often forget the cost versus effort ratio, stuff like that. And everybody likes to be the overachiever. Nobody likes to be, I don't know, a Thronebreaker player who can admit to themselves that maybe I'm not good enough to do this challenge for it to be worth it to your account. If you outspend 3,000, 4,000 units on that challenge, it's not worth it for you, but nobody wants to admit that you're a Thronebreaker player who isn't good at fighting those champions. Like, you know what I mean? So everybody's trying to push it. Scorers work for Warlock, Deadpool, Mysterio. I didn't try Corvus in there at all. Hagon is a cheat code for those long quests. Yeah, I used Aegon as well for most part, and he worked just fantastic. The Entity completed, Aegon actually cleared all of the fights except Gwenpool, just had to be patient, maybe 3-4 revamps. Yeah, exactly. I didn't have the best approach for it, but Aegon just blitzed through it. My roster is so small, only got 3 rank 5 4-stars. Well, in that case, you shouldn't even think about the Millennium Challenge. It's quite as simple as that, because if you only have couple of rank 5 4-stars, why do you think you deserve a 6-star crystal from a quest that you expect to kind of like blitz through? That's the thing, it's like your account is just not there yet. It's not a bad thing, it just means that you haven't been playing the game as long, and that piece of content is not made for you. It's the same kind of thing when I walk in a, I don't know, phone shop, and I can possibly consider, like, I don't know, buying an iPhone or a Samsung phone that costs $1,000. But next to that phone shop there is like a Vertu store or some other exclusive brand where they sell Rolex for 20,000 and phones for 30,000 that are in diamond, stuff like that. I know it's not meant for me because I simply don't have enough money. I'm not wealthy enough to afford it, so no matter how good they are, even though they are available and out there, I will likely never have that item. I can buy something realistic to my budget, and it's pointless to drool over the 20,000 mobile phone that's embedded in jewels, right? And the same thing here. If your account is not there yet, if your capability of acquiring that reward is not there yet, don't stress about it. Do the things that you can, and you're gonna move on. Can you make alts for gifting? Probably, I don't know. I really don't know how it works right now. I'm not paying attention. I'm not interested in any of that stuff. Too hard for people like me to even try? Yeah, exactly, it's too hard. So don't. Save your units. Yeah, there's probably gonna be some of that going on as well. Definitely. I think even though Kabam's trying to whip down on it, there are still gonna be tons of people buying these modded units. Even if it doesn't help their score, even if it doesn't help their alliance score, it helps their account. If you can get 500 greater gifting crystals very cheaply. Still helps your account. Okay, you're not gonna get gifting event rank rewards, but you get all the stuff from those greater gifting crystals. Would I rank 3 Warlock and Awakened? Yes, I would. Make 5 also refills and revives. Well, good luck. I think that should be perfectly legal though. I think it's kind of legal if you don't like break any TOS. You can make alts, you can gift yourself. There shouldn't be a problem with that. It's more effort than I'm willing to go to. I mean, I do have like the Thekiryu account, so maybe I'll send over a couple of greater gifting crystals to myself. Yeah, I still recommend not risking anybody's accounts, obviously. Just don't, man. Just don't. It's not worth it. You'd be surprised how often I get messages of people saying, I did nothing wrong and Kabam banned me. What do I do now? Did he use BG getting his first 6-star? That push is going to be insane. I saw it, yes, it's Symbiote Supreme, isn't it? I popped in the stream for a tiny bit in the morning as I was having breakfast. Should FTP accounts go for gifting? I don't know, like, I generally, like, FTP accounts go for... What do you mean by FTP accounts go for gifting? The scores and stuff like that? Honestly, gifting event, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'll probably exchange, like, an Odin's Worth. But what I typically tend to do in gifting event, I tend to like get all the boosts, all the potions and things like that to help my account run cheaper for the next month or two. And then maybe a couple of greater gifting crystals, that's about it. But majority of my score is probably going to be composed of me stacking up on boosts, stacking up on like revives and potions and things like that. Basically the things that I could possibly eventually buy myself. And that would also kind of work well for when we hit 32,000 subscribers, because I'm going to be going back in Abyss, and my revive stash isn't looking too great. And I mean, like, I still actually could potentially get through one more Abyss. Actually, maybe more, because I still have 3 crystals. But still, it's dipping. It's noticeably dipping down, so I'm going to use gifting to restash my, like, regular items. I don't like as well. Yeah, of course, Auto. Of course. Completely right. And then I decided to go for 2019 cows and feel kind of sinful and seeing that 6-star spider comes people pull. I know, man. That I want that piggy. I would be happy with the 4-star piggy. That's the reason why I'm trying to blitz these out, man. Because I just want to get these in. Would rank 5 Magneto be better for Korg and Red Skull and rank 5 Doom? You mean in Abyss? Possibly. I haven't tried those fights. I actually didn't use Magneto on Korg. In my run, I did like 80% of Korg's health with Aegon in one go, and that was about it. Thank you, General MTC. Appreciate the kind words. Does this piggy need to be awakened? Yes. I want that piggy. I want that piggy. Max doesn't feel so good. Our Scar hand build prowess. Yeah, I figured. I honestly just used an Aegon, and Aegon did like 80% of that Korg in one go. Not that much better than Colossus. In Abyss, yeah, because he doesn't need any synergies. That's like the key aspect. One of the key things about Abyss is that you don't really have opportunity or chance to bring in synergies. Dragon Man need awakening? I don't think he really needs. It's kind of helpful, but I don't think it's a must. Best way to farm revives? There's like a 5-4-6 quest, I believe, but it's not a great way. There is no amazing way to farm revives. I typically just rely on like daily events and stuff. But you can do it in like 5-4-6 quest, I think. Got a 5-star spider hunt from the cows. Good luck on yours. Thank you, Dax. I really want to get a piggy as well. I'm actually super happy because I did For some reason, I think I'm gonna stop opening early access bundles, by the way, because nobody's watching those videos, and that really ticks me off. That is like the least viewed video of yesterday, where I opened the early access crystals. It really kind of pissed me off, because this is like the only video that actually involves cost into making it, right? Anyways, I was happy to pull the Immortal Abomination, and that definitely picked up the spirit. How good is Guillotine 2099 for variant 3? Very good. Variant 3 is tech variant. She smashes it greatly. Okay, I'm losing too much health. Sorry, yes. Just doing my max to rank 3. I was trying to dupe a McGred on Cyber Weekend, but pulled max twice now. So, yeah, max is crazy good, man. Actually, Magneto is so good in Abyss. He can one-shot or two-shot most of the fights he goes up against, and that is crazy in Abyss. So, I'm gonna post an Abyss path breakdown, and Magneto put in so much work, man. He one-shot in Abyss Howard the Duck, and Howard the Duck is like a big, beefy child. He two-shot Punisher 2099 and Red Goblin, and he can one-shot the Iron Man Infinity Wars and stuff, so... I think I-Bomb would be a decent Thronebreaker rank 3, yes. 5th course and Magneto, yeah, I would say so, honestly. I don't kind of like put those words lightly, and I would say so. Magneto put in so much work in Abyss. I was well impressed with him. Anything that was metal, man. Not red, yes, green. Crystal openings are getting stale, content is best content. Yeah, I agree. I don't think I'll open. The problem with early access bundles is, because that's like my main source of large boosts, and that almost alone makes it worth it, because if I buy like the boosts from the 14 unit bundles, that costs a fortune and you don't even get like much of the other items like too valuable. So those early access bundles do make a lot of sense, for me anyways, at least, since I do a lot of stuff where I need boosting up for like Abyss paths and stuff like that, and Alliance War. And thanks to those early access bundles, I can do like my war and do some extra content, and I don't really have to buy any extra boosts. But it just feels annoying when nobody's watching them. What's up, Puppy? How are you doing? I think, well, I'm gonna do a mutant top 10 video soon. So I finished ranking up 2020 champions. And now we're gonna go through classes. We're gonna go top 10 science, top 10 mystic, top 10 skill, top 10 tech, blah 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 blah. And then top 10 in game eventually. So it's gonna be a next video series, kind of like 7 video installments where I can go rank the classes, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. Any characters I wanted to be added: Jubilee, and there was a few others that I always kind of forget. Jubilee is definitely one of them. Quicksilver would be another one. Go watch that crystal opening right now, but I'll be back on. Thank you. The CEO. Nah, man, like. Can't put pew 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 in thumbnail without somebody constantly bringing up Sweden. If I put CEO, then you're copying Seaton. Then it's getting buffed, Kabam John said on Brian's stream. Dupe my 6-star sentry. Ooh, that's nice. I have a dupe 6-star sentry as well. After you have done all Abyss paths, what's next with rank 5? I don't know. I think potentially, possibly, I might do Colossus Abyss stream. I don't know. We'll see. No promises. I'll figure something out. Ooh, I had an idea. For 35k, maybe, just maybe, I make a tier list. Just so I can trigger more people. Early access crystals usually only give 3 stars and nobody wants it to a 3-star opening. Well, not really. sorry to trouble you, but would you rather take Invisible Woman or I-Bomb Rank 3? Probably I-Bomb. I just noticed that when the MCOC loading screen is loading, where Scarlet Witch is pulling Ham, the white lines in the background of Ham represent Immortal Abomination's head. Ooh, do they? Really? That's fair enough. That's a very observant thing. Oh, well, now he's gonna reach 35. To act 1 round. Let's see, sweet spot to Colossus Sig level, 670. 670 is pretty much where you want to be at. Colossus 670 is about as good as it's gonna get. Hey, what's up, Insight? How are you doing, man? Don't offend anyone, but people lost creativity. It's easier to copy paste. Yeah, I know. How hard is it to get a Legends title? I haven't tried it in a while. Used to be relatively easy. You just needed basically the most recent iPhone. Really cool to have a video series discussing underrated champions for each class. Then there will be more kind of like ranking and champion discussion videos coming up. Yeah, we could potentially have that as well. Don't worry, Insight, it's all good. I'm glad you made it to the stream, man. I have been noticing your comments quite a bit recently. So, how goes it? I hope you're well. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this instead. Start a champion, easy peasy. I'm gonna let it expire. And that should hopefully put an end to it. There we go. Have you noticing recently a drought in tier 1 alpha and tier 4 basics? Also tier 4 class catalysts. Yes, I have. Yes, I have, and it's annoying. Figuring out how to fight Mojo. I have made a guide on how to fight Mojo, actually. It's a very simple principle to explain it. Whenever he has his death field active, don't let any of your buffs expire, and that's it. That's it, that's what you need to know. Whenever he has that fart field around him, just don't let any of your buffs expire. What do you think about new Act 6 Legends? I think it's improvement. Marvel movies, I'm not ignoring you. Shush! You're not getting ignored. Sorry, Niley, I've been a lot of lives, Mr. Red. Uploading one right now. To the fight Mojo, just hit them, don't get hit easy. Been doing. That he hates dailies, but does champion rankings, seems fair. Well, it's different. As far as I'm concerned, because Steelist is putting a label. First of all, what I am significantly opposed to is overhyping and having like 17 god tiers and stuff like that. That's my main issue. And my second issue is that people follow tier lists like a Bible. Versus where I rank champions, it's like a discussion who I find to be better about who. But when tier list is like, oh, look at that, he's in higher tier, and I don't know, I just don't like what tier lists have become. It's kind of like one of those things that is definitely a good at ideological level, but people are the ones who ruin it, and people who follow it blindly and use it as a basis of their argumentation. Oh, look, he ranked it in a higher tier or something like that. It's completely wrong way to view the game. Do you remember? Yes, with Apocalypse as well. Okay. He grew on me somewhat, but at the same time, the hype level of Apocalypse was almost as if it was the second coming of Jesus Christ. In reality, Apocalypse is the best champion of 2020, in my opinion, but he still isn't even in the top 10 champions overall list. I don't think any of the 2020 champions are close to top 10 champions in a game. Like, you know what I mean? And the hype level that Apocalypse was getting was like, you must have this champion if you want to have any chance of playing MCOC, basically. And similar for Cosmic Ghost Rider. When that's not true, none of the 2020 champions are anywhere close to top 10, in my opinion. And that's what my videos about Apocalypse was much more for. Not that I didn't think he's going to be a horrible dud of champion, really. It was more just to try to bring down the hype and help people realize that you don't need Apocalypse more than you need Nick Fury, more than you need Aegon, more than you need Captain America Infinity War, Ghost or Quake or whoever, because those champions will help you more when you want to progress in the game. And that is another very kind of like sensitive point for me, where overhyping like this just, I think, damages a lot of people's perception about this game and which champion can do and how good they are and stuff like that. So there are definitely a lot of reasons why I dislike tier lists, and I still dislike tier lists, to be honest. The only reason I'd make one, it would be kind of like I don't know, acceptable evil, if you will. Okay, let's go back in. Congrats and thank you, Insights. Appreciate it. Tigro, Sasquatch rank 5, both unduped. Well, how well you play Tigro? How about any good without synergies? No, well, he's alright, but he loses so much damage that it becomes much harder to play him. Pretty good damage, Warlock level, has lots of utility and one of the best synergies in game. Not forget what keeps him up. Pretty good, like, again, what would put him in there? You can go and take a look at my like last year's top 10 and tell me which champion he's more useful than. Is Apocalypse becoming a meta Alliance War attacker? No. Is he a meta Alliance Quest attacker? No. Is he like go-to questing champion? No. Why? Because largely to use Apocalypse at his fullest you need at least one synergy, and you need to fill your team with as many mutants as you can, and that's just not realistic in many scenarios. And again, Apocalypse is nowhere close to the champion that you would just blindly bring in. Like, somebody's gonna tell you this is gonna be the hardest quest that you have faced. What are the 5 champions that you'd go with? What is the team that you'd bring? For me personally, it would be quite immediately like Quake, Ghost, right? Dr. Doom, Nick Fury, and something. Aegon probably, right? Those would be default champions there. It definitely wouldn't be Apocalypse. Captain America Infinity War would be maybe some other champions, but it wouldn't be Apocalypse. Torch, quite possibly, but not Apocalypse. Right, so that's my point. It's like, because Apocalypse is not close to 10 level. Because Apocalypse does require quite a lot of attention and care to get the best out of him, and conditions. And in this game, one of the most important things is champions who function perfectly independently regardless of your rest of your setup. Even Ghost is significantly disadvantaged by people's attachment to Ghost synergies. I don't know, you're not too late. Well, kind of a bit. You're a bit late. How about that? I prefer usability listening to anyone's opinion. It's okay, T, because his opinions always come out to be true. Thanks, man. Next time you won't be doing it with Quake, of course, because, well, I have a 6-star rank 3 Corvus, and if Suicide, maybe I will be. And again, if I run Suicide with Quake, maybe. But again, if you're saying too much HP, it's only because Quake is not available as a 6-star. So Quake, unfortunately, this also will be the last year of my champion rankings where I include Quake. And for next year, I will exclude any champion that's not available as a 6-star. But for this one, I'll still include Quake. But the thing that you described right now, too much HP, is effectively purely only because of the fact that she's not available. 6-star, not her quality as a champion. But now I get you're coming, but yeah, for still, Apocalypse wouldn't go like my immediate go-to option for anything. How many more quests? Some. I don't know. Oh, this is the second run of what, master level, and then I have heroic to do 2 runs. These are going quicker. Count crystals are the best. 2019, I think, objectively are the best. And no, well, my kind of like the whole mindset and outlook on when people use the word God tier is something that's pretty much meant to be up there, and that's it. If you have 7 God tiers, it's just bullshit. I could assume like the term, let's say, beyond God tier for something that's extremely broken, but this game barely has it. At best, you can somewhat make an argument for Quake and Ghost being beyond God tier, and then everything else is basically just the meta, which would refer to as a God tier. And then anything else would be kind of like, alright, quite usable. But when you look at some of the tier lists that are like very, very definitely God tier, almost God tier, somewhat God tier, kind of God tier, and it's just too much, man. It just loses the meaning. It's artificially changed names just so people could use God in as many titles as possible. It annoys me. Now it's not directed towards anyone because there are tons of tier lists everywhere. He's not the only person with a tier list, and again, I'm not even saying anything about his champion ranking stuff like that. I'm just not a big fan of abuse of the word God tier, because it's kind of like the same thing. If everything is urgent, nothing is. If everything's God tier, nothing is. You know what I mean? Apocalypse is fun player, and some already have top 10, 15 champs, so I'm all... yeah, I know, I will go for next feature as well. I want Apocalypse, I like Apocalypse a lot. But again, this is definitely not directed towards anyone in particular, and don't start any of this bullshit. I'm not trying to throw shade on anyone or say I'm like better or worse. I'm just saying that I disagree with that use of terminology. It's a very, very important distinction, and I'm not, again, trying to throw shade at anyone or anything. It's very important for people to understand, because people are assholes these days. They find everything is just to kind of like flip out some drama. Just because I disagree with that one point in particular, opposed to some other content creator, doesn't mean I think any more or less of them as human beings, players, or content creators. It just means that I don't see things the same way. So, we can move on to a different topic, but yeah, I do think that I will make a tier list at some point. I have been kind of like slowly withered down. Really appreciate and respect your opinions, but again, thanks. Okay, Nile, honestly, like, this kind of bullshit, it's like, I know you're probably 12 years old, but that is how you get spanked, man. Like, I specifically said that I don't want to throw shade at somebody and so on and so forth. So if you're gonna bring this drama next time, I'm just gonna flip and hide it. I'm tired of dicks just boiling out drama where I definitely don't want it to be. Again, it's a disagreement of specific thing. You do not try to, man, like, fucking asshole. Well, so sexy, thanks. How's the war going? The war's going alright. It's quite alright. We're in it. Anything can happen still. Very stressful. Okay, what happened to the music? I think the playlist finished. Right, let's chop on. Star Wars MCOC crossover. I think it would be kind of cool. But no, it's just like, yeah, man, I hate this like fake drama, fake beefing. Again, people have seen what I hate most about like modern generation and like 2010 to 2020. People have forgotten how to debate and discuss things. If you don't agree with something somebody else says, you're automatically throwing shade or hating on somebody and stuff like that. To that I reply with, fuck you, I simply have a difference of opinion and I don't mind discussing it. That's about where it starts and where it finishes. Anybody who I catch trying to be a smartass and trying to build something here, your presence here is not unconditional, right? Sorry, being annoying for spamming, please read my comment. It's just that I pulled 5-star Warlock and Ghost and I have no idea who to use generic. Ghost needs awakening more, so that's who I'd use a generic on Ghost Aiden. All champions are useful at point in time. Not all, but most of them. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. Most of the champions have some strong sense. There we go. Come on, boys. Behave. Ben Hughes, read my last. Okay, I'll try. Where is Ben Hughes' last? This is one of the only gaming communities where most of it, all content creators respect each other and keep it that way you play. Yeah, agreed, Ben. Agreed. It's like my situation is like I know I'm not kind of like in the hashtag cool kids gang and stuff like that. There are content creators who keep like closer and like kind of like very friendly bunch, but at large my big thing is that I have different opinions from many other content creators. And I'm not shy to share them, but that does not mean that I have something against other people. It just means I don't think the same way. And I think any kind of like conversation like this, oh, you're like hating on that and stuff like that, it just discourages healthy discussion. And debating and discussing is a very big part of who I am, how I have grown up. And I consider that to be one of the most important things in life. Being able to think, being able to discuss. And any person who hinders that by creating artificial drama, by jumping to conclusions, by being unwilling to listen, by being hateful, in my opinion, is scum. Is blind, immature, idiotic scum. So all of these people who try to raise drama, they can fuck right off. I don't respect those people, I don't like those people, and I don't want them to be in my chat room and behaving the way that they did. So, that is about the end of it. How about we move on? I think I have made my stance here. I think I have said my stance here relatively clear. Says Roundbreakers are better off using TF5B and decent 6-star channels. Yes, because it's impossible to use them on 5 stars. Honestly, the amount of tier 2 alpha that we get, we can't rank up 5 stars. And you pretty much exclusively have to use it on 6 stars, otherwise you're gonna have expiring tier 5Bs. Even if you kind of use all your glory and tier 12s and stuff like that. Model moves your last, please reply. Red Guardian, or She-Hulk rank 5. She-Hulk, because Red Guardian needs 200 model moves. Mate, what should I keep in mind if I use suicides for acts? Example, only double immune champions, what if? No, you can pretty much use any and all champions for the most part. What do you need to keep in mind? There will be some paths where you want to take the suicides off. I didn't. Okay, see you, man. There are some paths where you want to take suicides off. But other than that, I play with suicides for most of my paths. And you can use many different champions. Like I used Captain America Infinity War a lot with suicides. I used Quake a lot with suicides. I used Colossus. So it's not just the double immunity that's needed, like a mixture of circumstances. Because champions compatibility with suicide masteries doesn't end with immunities. It arguably playstyle is even more important. How much special attacks you spam and stuff like that. Harsh ready. Please read the last one. Okay, lots of last ones I missed. Eddie, I just took my call out to 565. It's my first rank 5. Thanks to your guides and making an informed decision. Just wanted to say thanks. You're welcome, Harsh. I'm glad you did it, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. Not a Nebula really rate her among robots. I think she's underrated. Nebula's downside is that her playstyle is actually very hard. I do like her. I'm not entirely sure where I would rate her. There are definitely significantly better robots out there. What happened to Call Obsidian? Call Obsidian didn't quite live up, did he? Have I ever encountered stereotype games are for kids? Earlier in my life, yeah, when I was like in my early 20s, stuff like that, by my brothers, by my mother, and stuff like that. Now, recently, I think the nerd culture and stuff like that has become a lot more socially accepted. And the video games themselves have become cooler, and more people are invested in them. And currently at this point I would say that no, I don't hear that. 10 years ago, 5 years ago, man, 10 years, 8 years ago, something like that, I did. Now, no. Okay. The best source of golden units if you don't have time to grind arena. Your credit card. That's as simple as that. Grind arena or buy stuff. Ignore those mofos. We got your back, yes. Thank you, my friend. Still Darko currently exploring Act 5. How should I feel about him? Indifferent. He's really not the greatest, Adam. Kelvin good with Guardian synergy. He gets better, but he still has a lot of weaknesses in the sense that he needs buffs, debuffs, no immunities, so on and so forth. I'm still a joy. I became interested in J-Stream because I want a different logical perspective in mind. Thanks, K-Dog. Miss a lot of your content, Katie-man, my man. You upload lots of content while asleep. Haha, fair enough. Yeah, Achilles coming in. Can you read my last, please? Need your help. Okay, Achilles. I will try and find your last. Where is it? I can't get this thing down in War Path 1, Southern Path Section 2 with masochism. What are your champions? Who have you brought in? Achilles. What are your options? Thing with masochism is going to be tricky. Yeah. We can ask the chat as well, but I need to know what are your options? Who have you brought in? Or you haven't, or what are your ranked up champions? Maybe the 4 horsemen should be the 5 now with Max. Yes, I think Magneto is deserving of that. Doctor Strange was the first meta champ before Scarlet Witch. Doctor Strange used to be significantly more used and popular before Scarlet. His uncle collected I have opened 4 Grandmaster Crystals from Epoch Shards and not even a single 4 or 5 star. That's why Uncle Grandmaster Crystals are shit. That's why you want to be Cavalier. Amazing. Thing worth awakening gem? Yeah. I'd say probably, yeah. Name a tech champ who isn't metal. Tagged. Rocket Raccoon and Starlord, I think. I think those are the 2. There are 2 metal champions, as far as I'm aware, that are not metal. Sorry, 2 tech champions, not metal. Rocket Raccoon, Starlord, I think. Might be wrong. Warlock, Sentinel, Magneto. Okay. I'd probably go in with Sentinel. But it's gonna be a very, very hard fight. You're gonna need to focus on hitting his block quite a bit. It's doable, but it's not easy. Definitely recommend boosting where you can't. Oh, Yondu too. So here we go. Guardian is metal, yes. Guardian is metal. But yeah, Achilles, I'd probably try with Sentinel, because you keep on baiting the level 1s out. And get those charges quickly. But it's gonna be a tricky fight, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's not just the metal, like... The reason for that is because basically Magneto can't control it. And Magneto's ability doesn't control metal or anything that's classed as metal. It kind of like works with magnetic fields and something else. So, but basically Vibranium's immune to that. Yeah, simpler times with Starlord. There you go. Put an auto fight and talk to us. I am trying to talk to you. What do you think I'm doing? I'm gonna put an auto fight in the next one. But that takes longer, and I'm kind of rushing. Colossus is magnetized, but Colossus has very interesting interaction with Magneto, because when Colossus' ability accuracy is reduced, he gains 200% power gain. So it's a very interesting fight. And also, Colossus cannot be armor broken by Magneto, and he's obviously bleed immune. So it's kind of like Magneto can't really do much damage to Colossus, and Colossus gains a crap ton of more power, but Colossus doesn't really gain those armor ups all that easily against Magneto because his build accuracy is reduced. So it's a very interesting interaction there. The views are decreasing and the subs are increasing. What ratio? What do you mean subs? don't understand. But I mean, like, I guess people get bored of me. One skill champion who's immune to Incinerate, Night Thrasher. Night Thrasher's Incinerate immune skill. Some good counters for Spider-Ham and Mojo. Spider-Ham, you basically want like an Archangel or some other away counter. And Quake probably as well. Oh my god, my screen's going black. And Mojo, you want Captain America, Infinity War, Red Guardian, Human Torch, stuff like that. Weeb, MCOC, God knows God, NBA player, Marvel nerd, most fabulous beard created. It is. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it. It's funny. Venom's great for Spider-Ham as well, fair enough. Nick Fury, yes. Can I do the celebrity challenge with 4-star? I'm actually thinking of doing it with 4-star and rank 3 5-star. I'm actually thinking of doing the Mulaney's challenge with 4 stars and rank 3 5-stars only. What do you guys think about that idea? I think it's a bit stupid, but yeah, I do like the fact that he eats like hot dog in the picture. DVM Jane. But please do it. Millennium Challenge on TNK? Nah, I'm not gonna mess with itemless for that. Okay, that would be a bit too much to ask. Think you are a mad lad. Think it will be expensive. I don't think it's gonna be all that expensive, honestly. Like, I think you guys are overestimating the difficulty of that challenge. Is there any correction? Yes. There is a correlation. We're both in Eastern Europe. We both have had authoritarian leaders. So I'm not saying that Marvel kind of like, you know... I'm just saying. Spider-Ham, a pig is better. Yeah, the Immortal. Yes, he's definitely better than Immortal Hulk. 100%. Spider-Ham OnlyFans. Tenet. We have new episode of Mandalorian that I still have to watch today. I'm gonna snag my girlfriend for lunchtime and cuddle her in bed and watch Baby Yoda. That's the plan for a bit. Anyone the MCOC YouTuber, not even close. No hate to the channels. Ah, thank you very much. Is Doom from Latveria? Yes, he is. Easier than the 31. I think it's similar difficulty, maybe slightly trickier. John Mulaney, I actually like his stand-up, man. I have watched like quite a lot of bits of his stand-up. Yeah, I mean, Kabam... I don't know, Kabam just seems to kind of like secretly hate on Hulk, man. Kabam just seems to secretly hate on Hulk. Hey, what's up, Strongy Funny Man? How are you doing? ABG is going with Nebula and Proxima for an Act 6, 3000 unit and Dream. I think it's perfectly doable. I think he'll do it. I think he has everything he needs, and yeah, I don't think he'll have much issue. I think that Nebula saved his ass, because Nebula will shred the Sentinel. I think Nebula will shred the Ultron. Nebula can be used for crossbones. So yeah, I think he has everything I need. Didn't read your message fully. I rarely do. It's kind of ironic. Your name's Strongy Funny Man, but you're not that funny. Okay, I'll read it. I'll promise I'll read it. Why do you still call Grogu Baby Yoda? Because it's Baby Yoda. Kabam, hater of Hulk since day one. Who's the best potion farmer? Cosmic Ghost Rider. Jalapeno popper booties? Is that all? Is that all you wanted me to read? Her name was introduced too late for everyone. Yeah, exactly. It's Baby Yoda. She-Hulk is the best Hulk, I agree. Ooh, look at that, here for basic and stuff. Is better Thor or Hulk, both OG. Thor is a lot better. OG Thor, I have a rank 5 OG Thor, and he's awesome. So let's go. How helpful will 5-star rank 4 Ghost be in getting Cavalier? Extremely helpful. You pretty much can rely on that Ghost to do everything for you. I think you can use the Ghost for like all bosses, or almost all bosses, and yeah, that's pretty much all you need. Which crystal do you indicate to an Act 6 progression player? I'd probably recommend 2019 if I understood you correctly. I'd still recommend 2019 probably. What's up, Rocket? How are you doing? How much do I use 5-star Thor? Fair amount, more than many other rank 5 stars that I have. He's really, really good. His damage is so good, man. How much do you earn from YouTube on a monthly basis? What kind of fucking retarded question is that, Marvel movies? How many times a month does your mother have sex? How about that? And it's like, really, it's kind of like as if you are raised in a barrel and fed through a small hole at the bottom of it. Has anybody taught you some manners? Better go for Legends or say for gifting crystals? I'd probably try Legends if I were you, honestly. Lyman, quick Apocalypse viable for Mr. Sinister? No, Apocalypse is not viable for Mr. Sinister. Chill, okay. I'm chill, man. Don't worry. How many Epoch shards do you think we can get? I think you can get 38 Kabbalah crystals. 5 for now. Let's see Insight. What's up, Barrett? Oh, don't you worry, MCOC Legend. I'm perfectly chill. Yeah, I don't understand how did you quite find an issue with what I said. Read your last? I read Nitish, it said chill. Read. Didn't have to insult like that. I mean, honestly, I think this world would be so much better served if every once in a while people would actually stop and think before they ask a question. I do understand how it can be just put on, I didn't mean anything bad by it and stuff like that, but it shows so much more about you and the way you are raised as a human being, the way how you do not know what is proper and what is improper thing to do. And in your head it might be like a perfectly normal thing, but it's just starting to annoy me that there are so many people who have absolutely no comprehension of how human society should function and interact with each other. These are the young boys who send dick pics to 50 girls that they have never seen. These are the young boys who don't have manners, who don't let older people in their seats in public transportation. These are the people who are basically just thinking like, yeah, I'll do whatever. But there we go. My 5 and 6 star lock is nice, good. 5-star Winter Soldier and Heimdall on my first 6 star. Ouch, that's not great. I actually pulled 6-star Immortal Abomination and 5-star Apocalypse. Ooh, dude, that's so amazing. So amazing. Your life rules worth cutting off. Yes, I'd hope you do. You're alright. Don't you get involved in that strongly funny man. Oh. Stop it. Are we there yet? We're nearly there. We're getting there. Raising the heat charges up. I'm really out there. Okay. No, screw that. I'm not gonna apologize. There could be a cultural difference at play. I completely agree. But it doesn't mean that I must submit to this diversity. And whether we like it or not, for instance, this is a chat where I have made it a point to conduct in English, therefore, by extension, let's say, what is the best term? Judeo-Christian values and norms are in play here. Can I improve my gameplay? Please bring tips. There are a ton of tips that you can find on this channel. It depends what you specifically want to get better at. The funny thing is, I'm not even really offended by movies. Like, honestly, I couldn't care less that you asked. I'm just befuddled that you did. Like, you know what I mean? It really doesn't mean nothing to me that it's not the first time somebody does. But I just don't understand how a human person functions. And how careless and how much disregard they have for anything. That they randomly drop that kind of thing. I'm not mad at you, don't worry, man. And if you are mad at me, well, my intention wasn't necessarily to upset you, but much more so to demonstrate the lack of manners in this interaction, if anything. And I don't think much less of you or anything like that. So yeah, don't worry about that. And honestly, like, all is well. I'm not gonna like look at your username with a mean eye or anything like that. Your silver server 200? No, he's 120, I think. Well, somewhere in East Asia, and I thought it's kind of appropriate to ask people about how much they earn. It still sounds super inappropriate, and almost no one asked that. See? There you go, Adam. Not fancy, you just now are gonna get fired back. Yeah, again, like, that whole somebody getting offended, I think people in general, at large, should work 7 times as hard not to get offended than they should try not to offend other people. That's a very, very significant thing in this society, because you never know what is going to offend other people. But in general, for most part, you should focus much more on not being offended yourself. Like, even though, like, right now I didn't enjoy that question or whatever, but I'm not like offended or anything. Like, I'm perfectly fine with what happened, and I'm not gonna try and, oh my god, I'm so offended, how could you do that, I'm gonna, oh, I need emotional support now. None of that bullshit. But I don't know, there are some significant things changing within humans that I don't like. And this soft-skinned lack of manners and getting offended every other day is just on the surface of it. I think there's fundamentally something going on very, very wrong with humans. Crystal opening at end. I will upload crystal opening separately after the stream. It's gonna be like up after half an hour after this ends. Is it okay if you answer the color of your underwear? Yes. My undies are black. Yeah, who knew? Black. I'm actually gonna change my undies because after the stream, I'll open my crystals and then I'm gonna be going straight to shower and have my dinners. How can you improve your gameplay? Practice, get wrecked, and always blame yourself for dying. Figure out why you died and figure out how to prevent that. It's a very simple thing. Play the game as much as you can, push as hard as you can until you get wrecked. Once you do get wrecked, do everything in your possibility to understand what went wrong and how can you change that. That is how you get better at game. Very simple, but it's very effective. Permission to ask what's my favorite. Permission granted. I don't think I have a single favorite color. I do enjoy most of the blue tones. Like royal blue, like dark blue. Blamed on Twitter? Yeah, Twitter is definitely part of it. Now that because I wanted to get an idea how much someone makes. Hey, can you give a shout out to Timmy? Of course I can, Timmy. He just had a brain tumor removed and he enjoys watching your stream and finds Mondo funny. Hey, what's up, Timmy? I am glad you got rid of that crappy brain thingy that you had in there. And yeah, I do hope that you're of consensual age, otherwise these streams might quite be the best thing. Actually, I'm starting to have my doubts about Strongy Funnyman as a doctor, because I do assume some of his patients are kids, and these streams are definitely not meant for kids. And if this is a thing that a doctor exposes his patients to, then I think that needs to be looked into. I do think that needs to be looked into. Options for 6.12 Ultron combo party spines for backup recovery. I'm thinking of quaking. You can quake it, yes. I think you can quake it. You can just quake it all, man. I think I just quaked it, to be honest, as all myself. You guys, anyone, if you ever gotten somebody or anyone's stream, be kind on. When's the next TLS video coming? 35,000 subscribers. Humans are becoming assholes, I know. I know. Yeah, I'm not going to show the stream to someone under the age of 16. Okay, fair enough. 16-year-olds. I can agree with that. I'm just hoping it's not like a 7-year-old like with a shocked Pikachu face there, like he said that word. And you're sitting there next to him in like a white lab coat, like, you know, proper doctors, like, yes, tough enough, sweetheart. When's the only fun coming? Is it not? Probably not. Even though more people keep asking about it, man. Yeah, it's like, anyways, all I'm saying is that if there was a hospital and this stream would be kind of like doctors recommended watch list, it would be a dodgy hospital. What the hell does he think that I do? I don't know. I really don't. That's why. That's why it's coming. KD1 over the line. Thanks, Jed. Actually, there was a funny incident where a son of my teammate was in my stream and he was like trolling. He was being a bit of a dick, and I went on a really kind of like offensive tirade towards him. And my teammate messaged me, is like, "What the hell did you do to my kid?" He just came to me like as I was trying to play and said that Thekiryu is swearing at me and stuff like that. It's like, what happened there? Then like obviously I told him the exact story and stuff like that, but it was funny because like it was like legit my teammate's son who was trying to troll me, and I was like firing back as I do normally, right? And then he went and complained to his father about me, and I had to talk to his dad about abusing his child online. And I actually felt horrible for a while, and then like after a while I was like, you know what, he deserved it. He deserved it. But yeah, that was funny. It was like a cool moment, and also like all this conversation happened. Like my alliance chat, like where all my alliance mates can hear that, and like everybody's laughing their asses off, man. There you have in One Piece. I haven't kept watching. I finished it. I'm somewhere in the middle of the Dressrosa arc, and I haven't caught up to it like at all. It's an important talk. The OnlyFans. No, there is gonna be no OnlyFans. Probably. Most likely. Amateur, I don't even exist. Can't move from heroic to master. Why can't you move to heroic to master? Marvel Online. What's wrong there? I want OnlyFans. Oh no, definitely not now. It'd probably show it to like 13-year-old patients or something like that. So, man, like, am I the only one who really finds Strongy Funny Man as dodgy of a doctor as you can come? Arguably, he's next to a patient right now watching a live stream about online video games. Do you get butterflies? Yes, in important words I do. That's like one of the very, very few things in games that gives me butterflies. Most likely, probably me in the West. Didn't even understand why someone would play for only would pay. I don't know how it works, but if you want to pay for something, there is a Patreon. Cardi, you think you're the youngest one? Could be. You did sound like you haven't had too many years on you. You know, young guys like old ladies. Okay, so people are gonna fight now for who's the youngest one, even though the stream is specifically marked not for children. I'm just gonna remind that. Which is a gifting event or Philadelphia. Gifting event. You never pay for online pornography. You can get all of that stuff for free. Okay, you're 14, fair enough. Wouldn't mind OnlyFans of KT first would cosplay as Pelt. Jeez, no. Kevin Smith is scrub. He's hanging around with Katie, so yeah. No, we're only hearing some crap here and there. Yeah, I mean, I don't take pride in it or anything like that, but I also don't want to overly censor myself. Because, like, it's kind of like a bit, I don't know. It just seems more upfront like this. Bathwater. Kids should go to YouTube for kids. Yeah, watch Bob the Builder. What's up, Soul Reaper? Which type of year are going to open? 2020. 2020. I'm younger but smarter. Ooh, look at that burn. Would you need some aloe vera with that? Okay. Stop with the game girl stuff. Chill a bit. Katie's life lesson. Never pay for online porn, it's free. Oh. Do you know there was a country in the world, I forgot which it was. It was something like Turkmenistan or Uzbekistan or something like that. One of them countries, kind of like in between Europe and Asia, where entire country had only one officially registered Microsoft Windows, but it was estimated that 35% or 40% of population had their own personal laptop, and that would equate to, let's say, 10 million people. But of 10 million people, only one person bought Microsoft Windows and everybody else hacked it. That was like 5-10 years ago or something like that. It was a while ago, but I definitely remember the statistic. It just made me giggle. It's like literally nobody's paying for it. It's kind of like also there was this thing about WinRAR, when nobody's paying for WinRAR. And by Paul, the 5-star HM Dupe, Dragonman, and Spider-Man. Nice, man, congrats. But yeah, there was like one of these countries where there was like legitimate, officially only one registered like Microsoft Windows computer. Windows free for 40 years. I know, man, like it's so good as well. It always puts that button is like buy now, and you can just like maybe not. How about nope? It's like buy now, nope. But yeah. I opened 6 next today. I got Venom Pool lock-in. Ooh, sorry. What do you think will happen with the call? It's gonna change into a gift like anything else. What's up, Lawrence? How are you doing? What's WinRAR? Oh, it's a program that I think WinRAR, like, yeah, effectively WinRAR is not really being used anymore, is it? It basically zips your files together. Kind of like, if you, let's say you have 10 folders with X amount of sheets and pictures, whatever, like you use movies and whatever, game files, and it zips them together so they take less space. And then you need like a program to unzip it. And that's basically what WinRAR did. Happy Friday. Thanks, Lawrence. Happy Friday to you too. yeah, it's basically compressing and decompressing files, and we used to use it a lot to kind of like transfer data when not every phone had 250 gigs of storage and stuff like that, or like when you burn CDs. And I guess it's on the way out. Can I play master difficulty? I got 4-star max cap. Yeah, I think you can. For sure you can. I play master difficulty with 3 stars, so yeah, you should be able to. Can we get Act 6 compensation soon? Yeah, we should. Well, we got a lot of tech support here. Apparently so. Wait, like, from my childhood, WinRAR and, what was it, Demon Tools. Demon Tools was the other thing that we used to... Demon Tools is basically you have a virtual CD drive where you can pretend that you actually have the CDs that you don't have, so you can play games that you didn't pay for on PC. I remember Demon Tools being like one of the pivotal points and having like Underground 2, like I think we had better crack, but yeah, I used Demon Tools a lot. And to play games that you just downloaded illegally, obviously didn't pay for anything. And yeah, that's how it happened back in the day. Which one? 3 star Ghost, 6-star Human Torch. Probably Ghost. Probably Ghost. I don't think anything. Well, you basically get coal, but I think with that coal, it's just gonna you can get the same gift now. Okay, man. Alright, inside, see you, man. Oh, come on. RRBG Russian. I don't think I did. Rank 3 CLoSSTANG, but yeah, that I don't play any games at all, so I haven't done any of that stuff for like decades now, man. But as a kid, like, because obviously you couldn't afford anything anyways, right? And yeah, used to do that a lot. I used to be able to use a bunch of these. Why not now? Whatever. Dude, I just binged KT1. MCOC was accurate. Binged what? Get everything there for free? Yeah, you binged what, Ankit? Why did I choose MCOC? I don't know, I like Marvel, like, and when I picked it up, Bing searching. Oh! Why I picked MCOC? I like Marvel. It was like when the Marvel boom was happening, like really for me, so I don't have a real good reason. Fighting games like Mortal Kombat and console? Not really. I did play some Tekken and stuff like that. On PlayStation 1, there was this Bloody Roar 2, I think, where the fighters transformed into like animal-like looking creatures. I played that a lot. Obviously, I played quite a lot of Tekken. Not too much of Mortal Kombat. I played all of Assassin's Creeds. I played quite a lot of Modern Warfare 2. I think that was pretty much my peak of my console gaming. That was many years ago, obviously, on 360. The different work. And that's about it. Like on PC. Oh, Lawrence Clark coming in with $2 holler. Thank you very much.
$2 holler.
You're into fighting games like Mortal. I read that or I just learned something. And the Gold Boost gonna go live? I'm not entirely sure. What rank are you? I haven't played Tekken in decades. I don't have a console. I used to have 360, which broke down, and I haven't bought anything afterwards. And so yeah, I don't really play too many games these days. Latest Assassin's Creed. Okay, so finished every single Assassin's Creed up until the one where they came to America, and the first missions are on ships, and the town is kind of like, you know, like New American one. I forgot which one it is, but I didn't like that one too much. I didn't like that there were not any too high buildings and stuff like that, and the guns were kind of like too too prevalent. So I didn't quite enjoy that one anymore. I did like the ones before that. How to defeat Spider Ham? Any special technique? Like nothing. Don't just basically shut down his evade, I think, and you're pretty much fine for the most part. Mando still sleeping? Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, the one in Native Americans in George Washington. I think it's that one. And yeah, that was the last one that I played. I kind of had enough. Just, I don't know, it seemed different, it seemed boring. They just had all their expert orders cancelled by a seller called Worry. What's that? What happened there? I played GTA 5, no. Do you use Model Insider? No. Did you open cow crystals? No. I just lost saying no. After Ezio trilogy, the Assassins was not that good. I think the next one was still quite alright. What was it, like the Brotherhood or something? But yeah, the one where they went to America, I was like, nah, thank you. The 3 champions in game except Quake. We know how to love her. You're gonna have to wait and see that. I'm gonna have my champion ranking videos coming out very soon. Suicide Master didn't exist, and would you encourage this? No. No. Hyperion is best cosmic champion if there are no Suicide Masters. IKT, he says, no, I'm not. When's BG coming out? I have no clue. What do you mean BG? It was boring, I beat that and then stopped in the middle of AC Unity. I still need to beat them and the AC Origins. I have not opened yet. Yeah, so I have no interest at the moment in them. Honestly, like, I liked Assassin's Creed a lot, but that one just kind of like completely took me out of it. I was like, ah. Brian stream? I don't know. Ask Brian. We have 5 quests remaining, guys. Which boost is the most valuable in game? 30% champion boost. And I'm no. Yeah, he did look knackered. Yeah, I think the Brotherhood was my favorite one as well. It just seemed so cool, man. Running around, jumping from huge buildings, stabbing people in the back. I like those insta-kills when you got to jump on somebody and just stab them. I am going to open those crystals after this, but not on live stream. I'm gonna take a shower, break, upload a video. The video is gonna be up in like an hour after I'm done here. Are we still in first position in war? It's funny you should ask. We are currently in a very, very close war against Kenobi. Right now we are first, but effectively, largely, this is the war for first place. Halo. I think I actually never played Halo. I actually have never played Halo. In a list of future buffs next year? No, we do not have any. Halo defined your childhood. But yeah, I haven't played Halo, ever. Half-Life? I did play some Half-Life. War against Kenobi, hope you guys win. Thanks, Delpatel. Yeah, it's a very, very important one. Yes, I think Ralk and Red Guardian are both extremely useful in today's meta. Do the Kenobi have never lost an AW? No, it's not true. They have won about last 15 Alliance War seasons in a row, though. But they have few losses. They had lost ASR about 5-10 seasons ago. They lost the New Nation earlier this season. They definitely have lost in off-season wars. Because we actually beat them in off-season war, last off-season, I think. And yeah, first 5 seasons, I think NY718 won most of them. MNG won a couple of seasons as well, initially, before they disbanded. I had Deathless Wars as an alliance. Yes. No, wait. No. Don't think we have had the Deathless completely. We have had 1 and 2 Death Wars. Can literally autoplay this quest? Yeah, I know. Unreal Tournament was my first FPS game that I kind of played seriously at home. I really, really like Unreal Tournament. Absolutely love that game. Played the crap out of it and was quite good at it. Unreal Tournament was like the first FPS that I properly played at home on my own personal computer back in the day, kind of like thing. Oh, I loved it. What would you choose? Rank 3 Angela, Hell or Heimdall to need to become Thronebreaker? Ooh, man, ouch. It would be between Angela and Heimdall, to be honest. Galak is a failure remote? Yeah. Galak is a horrible champion. The only thing about Galak is face main. That's the reason I dislike Galak. Because everything else about Galak is average and crap, and he hits like a noodle and everything. And he's only okay if you have that passive damage going on. Face main is active, so I generally really dislike Galak's design. Can you tell me which one should I rank 5, Dr. Doom or Nick Fury? Ooh, that's a good question. I am... Both is a real question. Both is the right answer. Which one should you do first? I'd probably go Nick Fury first. But there is no wrong decision. There is no wrong decision. Yeah, Unreal Tournament is so good. I actually used to spend a lot of time playing Counter-Strike as well. Like Counter-Strike 1.5 or 1.6. We used to go on these internet cafes after school, like a bunch of us, like friends and stuff like that, and play them like 4 versus 4 or something like that. Hulkbuster is not a Hulk, that is true. My top 5 YouTubers. Ooh, it's a... You need to buy me dinner before you ask me questions that private. Actually, my school days were a bit different. In first initial years, I was actually getting bullied quite hard because I was clever. I did my homework and I was reasonable. But then as I kind of like grew up, I was always quite athletic as well, and I was like in all the sports teams, and right about age of 13 I started debating at high school level, several years early, and that just gave me a ton of confidence. And at that point I started making fun of stupid people and people who bullied me, and I made fun of how stupid they are, basically. At that point I kind of started bullying others, but I didn't bully people or kids that bullies picked on. I picked on the bullies, and there was fuck all they could do about it because I was as big and as capable as they were, and I was a lot wittier, and I used to debate, and I used to do free speaking, and I could be confident and make fun of those people in front of class and stuff like that. And the worst or slash best bit was that teachers let me do it, because I was a lot of teachers' favorite, because I was like quite chatty, and I had like good grades, and I participated in contests and Olympiads, and I had like 3-4 drawers full of diplomas and stuff like that, basically. So teachers let me get away with a lot in my school. And I use that to take the piss out of annoying people. And I was like in all the sports teams and stuff like that, and I played basketball and football and somewhere we did that since my high school days. Yes, random computers. Yes, of course. Read my last Soul Reaper. Alright. Already okay. Did you know that in Spider-Ham's universe, hot dogs are made from humans' meat? Ooh, that's interesting. I like that bit. Guy in my lines literally got 6 cores from the cow crystal. That's awesome, man. So many people have gotten so lucky. And now he bullies us. Well, not necessarily. Only when you think you're very smart. But yeah, so I actually enjoyed my school time. When did you come to UK? I came to UK as 19 years of age. Unfortunately, I had to pull out of law school, which government was paying for because I had amazing grades. And yeah, I had about £50 in my pocket. I was 19 years old and I moved to UK to find employment. Yeah, there have been so many people getting lucky. But yeah, and ever since then I've been basically just putting my head down and working as hard as I could. So that was like already, what, 10 years ago? A bit more than 10 years ago. Can't wait for Warzone, rooting for me to win. Thank you, I appreciate it. What am I doing now? My government wouldn't let me disclose that information without proper authorization. Therefore, unfortunately, I am unable to answer that question specifically. But if you need an answer that is absolutely false and mean nothing to no one, I do administration work. Why did I move to UK? Ah, that is a very easy question. I was hungry and I wanted to find a way how can I feed myself. Unfortunately, despite all of the good things about my childhood and my school years, I could not escape the fact that I grew up in relatively crippling poverty in a very, very poor family with a single mother. And then the stupid Lehman Brothers went bust and Latvian economy crashed, and that happened. I thought you were joking, you know, look at this, amazing. Thanks, man. It is like... Hey, what's up, Integral? How are you doing? Oh, 6-star guild in 2099, man. Congrats, man. Where's my family now? I have a brother who also lives in UK, a couple hours away from me, and the rest of my family is back home in Latvia. I have 2 half-brothers and a half-sister. Don't have any siblings from the same father and mother. But I have 2 half-brothers and a half-sister that I grew up with. And then I also have a half-brother and a half-sister from my father's side. Are we there yet? Nearly. Jeez, Christ, he's Jason Bourne. Nah, thank you, girl. I live in Dr. Doom Castle. No, I live next to Dr. Doom Castle. And he steals my Wi-Fi. Swear to God, that prick is so tight. He's stealing freaking Wi-Fi. I'd rather you not surface. There are a bunch of people who know it already, but... Anyone in my family who plays MCOC? No. Glad to see you doing well. Well, right now, there are some challenges and complications in life, but... What does Thekiryu mean? It's actually from a Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, trading card game, and it's just the name of a card. Thekiryu is a name that I kind of picked myself when I was about 14 years old, and I have stuck to it for about 16 years now. And it derives from a yes Yu-Gi-Oh card game. Unless your family, thanks, Prince. Play next. Play ball. What? How many we have? Doom losing KT1's castle. I think this is the last quest as well. I hope it is the last quest. Thekiryu is a reference to the Yakuza game. No, I used that name long before the Yakuza game came out. Thekiryu is a... It's a name that has actually gotten used more and more recently because it's the Yakuza game. Then we had a character in Yu-Gi-Oh named Kiryu, so on and so forth. But it's actually originally just from this like black dragon card. The card wasn't even like good or anything. I just had to come up with a name relatively quickly. And I picked Kiryu, and it said the username's taken, so I added 111 in front of it. So my username for many years has been Kiryu111 fully. However, sometimes I do like to switch it up, and KT1 is variation of that, because KT1 stands for Kiryu111. Now my real name does not start with K. My initials are... How am I? I'm doing just fine, can't complain. Much better when I'm hanging around with you guys. Why am I doing easy fights? Because I want to get every single free Cavalier shot possible. I actually can see my house whenever Dr. Doom uses his special 3. Every time he uses special 3, he's like, oh, look at that, that's my mom's house. Ha, Angel. KT UI. Did I see BG's roster? Yeah, I did. I think he can do it. Archangel. Nope, but those are my initials though. Deadly serious. The side event quest would have been, I mean, like overall they still seem decent. I mean, Kabam obviously would have done a better job if they were with no energy cost, but again, that's how Kabam makes money. You don't have to do it all in one go, like I'm doing it right now. You can just wait, do it day by day, be patient. Patience is a virtue that most of us are not blessed with, and Kabam knows that. So we make poor decisions. An absence of patience. Do I watch Gordon Ramsay? Yes. How knows the house blast? I like that one. Not entirely accurate, but I like that one. Patience, no thanks. How many left? I think this is the last quest. Or one more maybe. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is the last one. Gordon Ramsay is amazing, man. Who's an idiot sandwich? Like, what are you? What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich. I know, I was so disappointed when I found out it's from a skit. It's not real. It's, what was it, from James Gordon, late night show? Whatever it's called. But that was so funny. The guy's like taking 2 pieces of bread, puts on each side of the woman's like, what are you? I'm an idiot sandwich. Where's the lamb sauce? Every single time the lamb sauce is missing, it's like spirit animal. Yeah, a bit, yeah. Okay, so I have completed everything, right? Is it out wrong? No. Anyways, I think I have done it. So we're gonna be finished here on the stream, right? You guys stay tuned for 18 Cavalier Crystal opening coming up in like next half an hour. I'm gonna go take a tiny break and record pretty much immediately. So all that being said, I am very glad that you guys enjoyed the stream and very thankful. What's up, Jairo? How are you doing as well, by the way? Jairo's cool guy. He has a fancy finger cam on his streams. But yeah, so we're finished here. And with that, I want to go and take a bit of a break. Once again, huge thank you. Check out the video description. Tons of cool stuff in there. Also trying to push for 32,000 subscribers to do another path in Abyss of Legends. But that is it for now, and see you, lads.
Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information